I just didn't comb it out. I just didn't comb it out this morning. This is how I woke up. I just woke up not too long ago. Come on in here, y'all. Hopefully, y'all able to see this and come on this live. If not, I'll just go and I'll just cut this shit off. Just want to talk to y'all real quick about everything. It's a lot happening. It's a lot happening. Come on in here. I know YouTube been acting up. It's been pausing my videos when I go back and look at the show. But not just mine. I went to other people's videos. Something wrong with YouTube for the past 2 days. It's been like acting funny. I got all bars. I'm on 5G UG. I got half a battery, so I ain't gonna be here too long anyway. I just want to see if y'all can get this. It say I just got 1 like, so somebody in here, but it say 0 people in here. So now it say 2 people in here. What's good? How y'all doing today? What's good, Sister Don Flex? How you doing? How y'all doing? Come on in here. We gonna talk real quick. We gonna talk, y'all. How you been? I hope everything is doing great. You know that Lady Luck lottery ticket that scratch off? Somebody today just won $150,000 on a scratch off in Ohio. Oh, and a cop just got shot about a half an hour ago in Ohio in a suburban neighborhood. Yeah, this is what I want to talk about. We're going to get into this because that... What the fuck did the police think they was doing? Releasing that footage for 2023 that's going viral. What the fuck? But I know why it got released, because the coven, the cult, is about to get rounded up and arrested. What's good, Sister Darlene? Badu's cult and coven is getting arrested, and y'all know they had a big part. The police had a big part in everything. And remember, August 2nd when I got arrested in 2023 with Ghost and Aura. Remember that same day Badu posted that the song I like, Real Niggas Don't Quit, what's it, Margie's Candy House. And she was basically saying, yeah, at the time I thought she was supporting me, but when I look back on it, she was saying, yeah, I never quit doing work on this nigga. Look, now you in jail. We finna take all your shit and run off with the bag. We finna run off on the plug with the bag. That's why that got posted, because she had something to do with that. She went and got that footage from the police and had it posted on that site with all them trolls in there. Link for join. No. Why you want to join? Let me see. Let me see if I can block you. Before I block you, I'm gonna see how it go, because you're already disturbing what I'm about to say. But I'm gonna let you breathe for a second before I block you, because maybe you just wanna. I'm pretty sure it's nothing but bullshit, but I'm gonna see how you act in this chat before I block you. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Badu, she went and got that footage and had them posted because she mad. She's trying to sway the public against me, just like the reader said. Somebody tried to that humiliation ritual that they just did on me is trying to distort everybody's view of me, because I said that my brother was autistic. Remember, I didn't punch him in this lip. I bit his ass, because that's what his dad, in my mind, because remember, I seen this shit play out years ago, but I didn't know exactly what it was. And I couldn't see my brother's face. I just saw me biting the motherfucker's lip. That's why I ain't never punched him. I just bit him, and I grabbed him by his neck and pushed him back. But what they not telling you is that motherfucker jumped in my face when I told him to clean up the bathroom. And he was acting real tough, like he was gonna do something. And when he got in my face, I bit his lip. And it, like his dad bit my lip when I was 5, 6 years old, when they was trying to sacrifice me in that church. And I got the scar on my lip. That's where that scar came from. That was something in me from that was my soul getting retribution for his dad doing that shit to me. So everything coming full circle. Everything coming full circle. Now, Badu, the reason why I went to jail, I told y'all. Yeah, I got into it with my brother, but she was paying my dad, my stepdad, to steal my shit. They came up with a plan to get me to go to jail. If you listen to the video when I was getting arrested, my brother said he was trying to record me. but he couldn't because it happened so fast. My brother was recording me. Every time me and him would get into an argument, he would record me. That's some narcissistic shit. They was trying to set me up the whole time. And in the video, if you listen the police footage, you can hear him say, yeah, I tried to record her, but it happened too slow. And he had called the police on me before and they came, but they left when we had gotten to a fight before, because I beat my brother up before this happened. I beat him up before this happened. He called the police. They came, they left. They also, when the cop was in the hallway talking to the other cop while I was behind my bedroom door, he was saying, yeah, we've been here before over the summer, and she was playing her music real loud. Remember, I told you I was playing the music, Jalen's prayer music. Remember, I was playing Jalen's prayer real loud in front of Firestone High School, so that, because the acoustics, it boosts the sound throughout the whole neighborhood, so the whole neighborhood could hear me cursing the cops, right? So they pulled up. It was 8 cops that pulled up, and they stepped in a lynching circle around my lynching tree. And I was standing in the window, giving them fingers. I was wearing my red and black house coat. And I was naked then too, and I was giving them fingers and shit. And I wouldn't open up the door, and there was 8 cops showed up, and 2 of them stepped in a lynching tree circle, and but they left because I ignored them, and they said we're gonna put a warrant out for your arrest. That's what because they was yelling in my window for me to come out, and I was like, no. I kept telling them no, and they violated. See, I'm about to take them down for what they did to me as a child when they hid. I'm about to take down the yeah. Let me hide this motherfucker. Cause what is you here for, bro? I'm about to take the city of Akron down. That's what these readers keep telling you because of what they did to me as a child, and they hit my birth certificate, my birth records, my adoption records, my name change, my inheritance. They hid everything from me. These are all sealed documents, and I remember I told y'all about this. Okay, they hid all my sealed documents, so they're going down for that anyway. But I'm about to sue them because once I told them that they was trespassing, they were supposed to leave. They was never supposed to come in my house. That's why they encouraged Gerald to open the door and let them in, like they wanted to follow, like he let them in. And then they didn't read me, Ghost, or Aura our Miranda rights. They violated a whole bunch of our civil rights, so they fucked up putting that out there. Then they edited the video so much y'all didn't see, to where they only showed the part where they came in and they was choking me, but I put my arm up and I started choking them. We was choking each other at the same time, and it was 3 of them. It was a big ass one. Well, it was more than 3. It was a whole bunch of them. It was a big ass one, and it was a medium sized one, and then there was a skinny motherfucker. And I only had one hand on my door, and them 2 motherfuckers couldn't even, well, 3, because the other one started pushing behind them. They couldn't even open the door, and I only had one hand on the door. They couldn't even get in. They had the big motherfucker had to come in and push them through of me just holding one hand on the door after they had broke the lock on my door. So, okay, that happened. He came in, he started choking me, and as soon as he choked me, they edited it because there was a whole thing that went on. Right after he choked me, I started choking him, and like the screen changed. The screen changed real quick because they edited a whole. They didn't edit. They edited the part where they came in the house saying you're under arrest for probable cause, and dude was like, I'm dipped in the blood of Jesus. Like a whole bunch of shit got edited. I said I don't give a fuck about that Jesus shit. This is before I went even all the way back in my room. Right before I told him not to. When I was yelling on him, I was yelling at him about stepping on my carpet. He was talking about I was like, I was telling him about my ancestors and shit, and I was like, you don't get fucked up. You step on my carpet. With your dirty shoes. He was like, I don't care, I'm dipped in the blood of Jesus. He said some crazy. He said it went down in that house, right? A whole bunch of shit happened that they edited, right? So what else happened, man? It was a lot. It was a big ass fight. That's why whoever edited that video, when they uploaded it and had the title on it, it was really the fight of their lives, because they didn't know what to do. It was a lot of them, and they brought the female cop later after I'm already in the paddy wagon. They bring the female cop after I'm already in the paddy wagon. It's too late. Yeah, they violated all of our rights. They didn't read us. We finna sue the fuck out of them. They going down anyway for what they did. They fucked up putting that shit out there. The only reason they put that out there because Badu had them do it. She paid them motherfuckers because she trying to distort my image because she knows she about to be arrested. So they trying to make me look super duper crazy. When you motherfuckers don't know what was going on in that house. Y'all don't know how bad I was being violated. I cleaned that motherfucker's room for 17 hours. Washed his clothes. Told the nigga, this was a couple years before that happened. I told the nigga, if you love me, you'll keep your room clean. He said, I don't do ultimatums. It took me 17 hours to clean that room up, spick and span. I left him a note on his bed and I said, if you love me, you'll keep your room clean. Me and my family argued about this up until the day that I went to jail. We argued about his room. I know that house got roaches now. I know it's dirty as fuck. That house is destroyed now because they don't clean. They nasty as fuck. Their mother would roll over. If she was in a grave, she would roll over in it, but she got cremated. She didn't raise them to be like that. They never got whoopings. Me and my brother, we got whoopings. They were the younger. Like I'm 15 years older than the boy, and I'm 10 years older than the girl. Okay, and then my other brother, me and him was like a year and a half apart, but they're not my real siblings. I was adopted, and I finally found that out. And they stole everything from me. These motherfuckers in them comments over there wanna start a GoFundMe over a retarded nigga who started all that shit. They don't know what was going on in that house before the cops came. That motherfucker was in my face because I told him to clean up the bathroom. He started jumping up and down like a monkey. Like hitting the ground with his hands and... Nigga, I don't give a fuck. You think you know everything, but I'm going to show you who know everything. You think you tough, but I'm going to show you who tougher. And a motherfucker called the police. Somebody in the comments was like, oh, that little punk opened the door for the police and then gave him the screwdriver. He a narcissist. I'm so glad I know now I'm not related to him because so much shit makes sense. I'm nothing like them people. Nothing. They don't have no morals. They're cowards. They justify stupid shit, but it's because they were stealing from me and trying to get me to go away and then trying to kill me. On top of all that, I had every right to knock that motherfucker's head off his shoulders if I wanted to. The fuck? Anyway. Yeah. And then people in the comments talk about, I bet Gerald keep the house clean. They said my room was junky. No. Shit was on the floor because there was a fight in that bitch. We were fighting in that room. I didn't make up my bed because I had just woke up. It was, if you look at the time step, it say 10 o'clock in the morning. First thing and the only reason why I had just woke up around then because I had company. Y'all know I showed y'all my routine. I get up and I clean up my house and I feed my ancestors as soon as I wake up. And I pray. That's the first thing I do when I wake up. I had company, so shit wasn't on time like it normally is. That motherfucker said he's never home, but motherfucker, you come home you be home all day. You go to work at like 5 o'clock in the evening, and you come back home at 5 o'clock in the morning because you work at Amazon. You be at home all day. You leave in the afternoon, and then you go and you fuck up the bathroom. You and your sister. And y'all think somebody else gonna clean up your mess? I have my own bathroom. I'm not cleaning up your motherfucking bathroom, nigga. The fuck? That's y'all dirt. That's y'all filth. We have guests. Keep it clean because you have guests. For yourself. Because my guest was cleaning up so that they can use it. That's not fair. And I'm not cleaning your motherfucking bathroom. Y'all got me fucked up. You have to have order. Yeah, that shit was crazy. That shit was crazy. It was a whole bunch of shit that they cut out of that video. A whole bunch. Because Badu had them upload that shit. Because they're about to be arrested. Like, what's her name said? What's her name? Ursula. Quatita. It's a raid that's finna happen. And I know it's about to happen. Remember when I told y'all that the dude, Michael, well, his African name, Ajamu, but I told you Michael was my friend on an island. I met him. He introduced me to my wife, and I figured out a whole bunch of shit that he the reason why my wife's clone got poisoned. And I told y'all I believe he's arrested now. He's the one that's arrested because remember I told him I called him on Christmas after I saw him on Christmas. I called him on January 1st, I believe, and I told him I basically know what you did. Peace, family. I told him I know what you did. And I called him and I got the answering machine and I got the voicemail and he ain't never called me back since. And we had plans because I told him I was going to take him out for his birthday because he had Capricorn too, and I was going to buy him something to eat. Remember? He the one that got arrested that's telling on everybody right now. And I told y'all I had a feeling because he came out of the feds. He was on Oahu. He got out of jail from the feds. And I remember I got arrested right after he got out of jail. When he came back from the feds, he was the first person I saw when he was still in his jail clothes. He was walking around the beach looking for me when I was in front of that resort where the CIA was stalking me at. And I sat there. And he bought me apple bananas and almonds. He said, man, I've been looking for you. I just got out of jail. He was still wearing his Fed clothes, the gray sweatpants and t-shirt. He was still wearing his Fed clothes. And he came and found me on the beach, and then I got arrested the next day. But shit didn't click to me until he came back and said some weird shit that I told y'all in the other video about he wish he never interviewed, he wish he would have never introduced my wife. He's the one that's over there. He the one that's snitching on Badu and all right now too. And he also been linked up with the cartel. I told y'all he's a very dangerous guy. Like he's killed people before. And he told me one of the things that was strange because he told me I don't kill people no more. When I saw him last December when he finally popped back in life, and he kept telling me, man, I went to Oahu. When they moved you to Oahu, I went and got me an apartment. But it was in 2019. Remember, 2019 year that Nipsey ascended and my wife was poisoned and killed and found in her car, right? It was that year. He said he went to Oahu in 2019 and got a 6 month, and he was looking for me the whole time. I'm like, all the shit he was telling me was good, Sister Faith. It was weird, right? And then I told him I went back to Ohio. I went back to the mainland in Ohio in 2018. April 13th, 2018 is when I went back to Ohio. So, not go back to my brother lying. He said that I've been gone for a long time. Motherfucker, I've been living in that house since 2018. The house I got bought in November 2017 because I was coming home and I needed a place to stay. And y'all was living in them condos. My mom bought the house because I was coming home, and it was bought with my money. My money. And not only that, I gave $30,000 of my money living in it. Yeah, they snitching on each other. They all about to be arrested from Dallas to Ohio. For fraud, for insurance fraud, murder for hire. It's gonna be a RICO. They all getting arrested. It's about the big ass RICO, like I've been telling y'all. They finna raid all of them. And they hiding. And one of the readers, the spiritual savage, I was watching his reading, and he was like, what he said? He said, yeah, he said somebody got arrested. This is like the fourth reader that says somebody has been arrested. Remember, like 3 weeks ago, I came and told y'all this motherfucker disappeared. I called him. He ain't answering his phone. We had a date. I had a Christmas present for me to go tubing. It was like a $200 Christmas present. And it was for me to, let me see. Let me show this. Yeah, he a goofy looking motherfucker. I had a Christmas present. It was cost $200. And it was 2 tickets for me to go tubing in Bentry, Kauai. And we go tubing in the rivers and shit. And it's a 3-hour thing. They feed us, and we just go tubing throughout the mountains and on the rivers, throughout the mountains and the island on the rivers. We go tubing. That was one of Christmas gifts, right? Yeah, motherfuckers, they was roasting him in them comments. Some people said something like he looked like Norbit. A few they started erasing a lot of people's comments. If it wasn't good in his favor, this is how I know them was bots and people and say that shit. Because the further I went down in the comments, there was other people. There was other people who was roasting the fuck out of him, and people that was mad that somebody said, you don't ever call the cops on your family. And then somebody said, period. And like people was like, this a warrior family. I believe everything she say. I say. And other people was like, these motherfuckers, this shit going over these people's head. Them motherfuckers is cursed. It was a lot of good comments in it, but the majority, the ones that you could see that they were promoting, because I said a lot of shit. My comments kept getting erased. I saw Sister Darlene comment, but I think they erased that shit again. I saw JPack. I think they was erasing good comments because my shit was getting erased like a motherfucker. Okay? Because y'all know I'm going to go in there swinging. And all the motherfuckers that was in them comments making fun is cursed. They got gathered. Okay? They stupid as fuck. They all got gathered. You don't fuck around with people when you don't know who they are or the situation. You know, and one person said, I wish I knew the whole story. Like, somebody said, this seemed right. Yeah, because the shit that was edited and y'all don't know what was happening before. Motherfucker. And then they all in there. I bet Gerald cleans the house. He couldn't even open his door all the way because of all the shit on the floor. You could peek in there and see. You could see it was messy. You could see the shit that was on the floor in front of his bed by his desk. His room is so cluttered, he couldn't even open up. You can't open up that motherfucker's door. It's a fire hazard. That's another reason why I would clean up his room for him. A fire hazard. He has all these extension cords in there and clothes on the ground, motherfucking bottles, because he's a drunkard. He likes to get drunk with his retarded ass. Okay, so there's liquor bottles on the floor, Gatorade bottles, boxes, because he work at Amazon, so he bringing shit home. And he's just piling it up. Yeah, they walked all over my ancestors' plants. Sure did. Sure the fuck did. They walked all over them plants. And guess what? They came right back because they had smashed them. And remember Oli? That was the dog. That was the dog that was in there. He ain't bark because he knew that shit was coming. He said, shit, these cops ain't gonna shoot me. He ain't bark, he ain't growl, he ain't do nothing. He was quiet on the floor, standing up, looking at everything. It was like he was just being a witness. Remember, I told you, Oli started fucking up the house. He was chewing up the screens and all kinds of shit because he knew what time it was. He knew it was time for that house to get destroyed because he knew that the motherfucker was lying and they was stealing from me. That's why on the way out the door, I was like, don't let him touch you. I was talking to Oli. I was like, don't let him touch you. He don't even clean his fucking room. People over there delusional. That's how I know they was all trolls, paid for to say all that type of shit because it was a setup. They released the footage right before they're about to get raided. Trying to, just like the reader said, it was Badu who went and got that footage from the police, who willingly gave it to him right before they about to pass a law to where you gotta, in Ohio, to get body cam footage, you have to pay $750 to get that shit. Yeah. It's at 600,000, it's at 606,000 right now. End of the month, it's probably gonna be at 1 million. And once they get arrested and I'm on the news, it's gonna go even higher because the purpose is to distort everybody's view of me. Like, oh, I deserve everything that they did to me because look at how I'm acting. How you go punch a autistic kid? Autistic have a spectrum. Some people's autistic ain't like, they're helpless. This motherfucker's a narcissist. He's an autistic narcissist. Okay? He just do weird shit. I don't know the way the way his mind go is helical. He a different kind. With them smart autistics. He like one of them. They call him geniuses and shit, but he really retarded. Smart, he's stupid, right? He think he know everything. He one of them autistic kids, the ones that they call geniuses. But he's so smart, he dumb. He was going to engineering, then he dropped out because he thinks he could do it without going to college. He's one of them because he thinks he knows everything. So you can't tell the nigga nothing. You can't tell him shit. Any one of you will be, if y'all met him and y'all live with him for an hour, you'll be ready to motherfucking teeth out his mouth. Swear to God. And he never got whoopings as a child. Him or my sister. They never got whoopings. I snapped on some girls that came out on me here in Michigan. Somebody recorded me at Mickey D's, and I went viral. Somebody page yeah, you could tell he was embarrassed too when they were shining that light on him. Yeah, nigga, you didn't think it was gonna go that far. You thought I was just gonna get arrested and it was gonna be over with. Your plan failed. This gonna be a spectacle, motherfucker. I don't know. They didn't realize I knew that the police would go come cause remember I made a video saying I knew the police would go come. Right? Remember, I made a video saying yeah I'm waiting on y'all. Right? It just didn't happen the way it was naked because I had made myself invisible. I told y'all the story already. In order for me to make myself invisible, I have to clothes. I took off all my clothes and I was walking around the house listening, right? Then I went in the back because I told y'all my higher self said you got to stop hiding from the world. It's time for you to face the world now. Go put your underwear on. And I went in my bed drawers for power, right? So I put on underwear and I came out. I went in the garage and I went out the back door and I told Ghost and Aura, I said, whatever you do not come in this house. I was like, I don't care what y'all hear going on. I told them, don't come in this house. Okay? I said, whatever you do, don't come out. Well, they came in anyway. But I said, whatever you do, don't come in this house. Okay? I don't give a fuck what y'all hear going on. Don't come in the house. Because they was there the whole time, right? So I went, I put my underwear on, came out, and I said, he a liar because he was lying to him. He didn't tell him that he had jumped into my face, which means bite him. And then I grabbed his neck and I pushed him out of my face. He said, I'm calling the police. Like, this is like the second or third time he called the police on me, right? He's like, I'm calling the police. I was like, so? Nigga, you want to be tough? You want to be grown? Don't get in my face. The fuck? Don't be provoked. That's what narcissists do. They provoke you, then they try and record you and say, oh, I'm about to show the world how crazy you is. This is why this is a humiliation ritual. It's backfiring on them. And I told them on the video, I said, this is a badge of honor for me. And when they pulled up, I kept telling them this breaking, that's what else edited out of the footage, the police footage. I told them this is about to be breaking news. I said, this is about to be breaking news. A lot that happened that day. They took out the whole fight. They took out a lot of the fight. They started editing shit in. Y'all didn't even really saw Aura. If you look real quick, you could see Aura when she came in. But y'all didn't see what happened. Punched the dude in the back. A lot happened. It was a lot. And then they blocked off the street. And you could see the one cruiser way at the on the other side of the street. They sent the tank down to the other side of the street in a valley by the train tracks, and they blocked off both sides of the street. And if you look close in the video, when Ghost is on the ground and they wrapping him up, you see the three police cars in a row. If you look up the street, you can see there's one police car blocking off that part of the road because the neighbors was driving up and down the street trying to see what's going on. So they blocked off in front of the Firestone High School with a cop car. So they didn't go, they couldn't come in from the side and they couldn't come in from that part. Then they sent the tank down by the train tracks and blocked off that side of the road. The comments said Drill need his own. Yeah, he do. He should. Yeah, that house is destroyed now. Them motherfuckers is nasty. They don't clean up. And now they on their way to the Fed for stealing my trust fund and inheritance and house. Property, period. It's not, I have property. I know Badu got some of my property too. And she got businesses in my name. Yeah, they put an M on it. He was singing Midnight Ravers because that's the song that was playing the whole time the police was in the house. I don't know if y'all can hear it. But in the background, you can hear Midnight Ravers playing if you listen real close. Yeah, they some nasty motherfuckers, bro. They nasty, man. That shit disrespectful to their mother because their mom, because she's not my real mom, their mom was not like that. They talking about, you could tell the grandma gave them the house and she recently passed away. Motherfucker, she died. My adopted mom died in 2020. I take care of that house. I cut the grass. I clean. I cook. I cook all the family dinners. Me. The fuck y'all talking about? They said, well, the only one, they said, well, cleanliness is a sign of like like a clear mind, but she can't be cleaning a house full. That's motherfucker. That's because I'm not the one with full of the fucking drama. It's them. I'm the clear, spiritually minded person. They just pushing me to a place of fucking around and finding out, putting that around and finding out on their ass. And the whole time, I'm revving on them because my spirit and my inner child knows what they doing in the background. They stealing from me. But the magic that was put on my crown was blocking me from seeing that these motherfuckers is trying to set me up. They stealing my shit. They the ones that's trying to kill you. It's your family. It's your family. Your adopted family that you don't know that you're adopted. Yeah, it's these niggas that's trying to kill you. Yes, they try to sacrifice you on Easter when you was 5 years old. That's why you got that scar on your lip in the church. Yes, I found all this out after the magic started to be released from my crown chakra that was put on me when I was put in the gifted and talented program in elementary school. They really tried to block me from remembering my family. And I remember now what happened to my family. My family died in a house fire because their family, my true family's family, tried to kill them for their money and ship me off, had me illegally adopted and shipped me off to a whole nother state. The fuck? Yeah, I said, no, I'm not. Close the door. Hey, when I watched that video, I laughed. That shit funny as fuck to me. I be laughing my ass off. I done watched that video like at least 10 times and I laughed every time, hard as fuck. That shit funny. That shit funny. And then it's even funnier because I know the parts that they edited out. It went down in that house. And whoever and the people that got the footage, they edited it and they got to see the whole thing. So that's why they titled it Unhinged Family Gives Police Fight of Their Life, because they was fighting for their life in that bitch. They was jumping me and Ghost. They jumped us, bro, and they couldn't get me down, bro. That shit was embarrassing. And he got mad. And he started to twist and bend my arm. I wish I could have heard it. I thought that y'all would hear it, but maybe I heard it because it's my arm. And then you know how you can hear shit pop in your body? I thought that everybody could hear it, but I guess only I could hear it because I heard that bitch pop in my body. I heard the pop when they broke my arm, and then it healed in 12 hours though. But that's because they broke the 8th seal, the Great Mother Seal. It had to happen like that. Yeah, you see, they was really listening. That's because why wouldn't they close the door on me? Why would they let me talk my shit the whole time? They know, because they know who I am. And then the motherfuckers try to lie. I don't know who you are, but then you scroll past, you hear them telling me, yeah, she's the one who did this and that and this and this and on that day. They was all liars. Yeah, they was scared the whole time. And they wanted to hear what I had to say because they know it's fucked up down there in that police station. They're being haunted. A gun had went off in there. Wasn't nobody in the evidence room. A gun had just shot. This was on the news. The Akron Police Department, a gun had went off in the evidence room, and they don't know why. They don't know where it came from. And they was lying saying they ain't know me. And then 5 minutes later, you talking about how you do know me. You've been to my house several times. Y'all used to drive in front of my house and look at the lynching tree because y'all was trying to figure out how y'all could get the rope out of the tree to stop the lynching curse. But even if you ever took that out, which you can't because it's supernatural forces wrapped it around there to where it's stuck inside of the rope is now stuck in between some bark of the tree and it's high. They can't get up there and get it. It's stuck in between bark. And Oya did that. She blew that rope around the tree and it got stuck. And all I did was pour the wine, and me and the ancestors stumped around to make that circle to uproot the tree, the curse. We uprooted the tree. And then it sat down slowly over time because the curse got reversed. This tree sat down slowly back into the earth. Yeah, they was scared, bro. Because that skinny dude, 4 of y'all couldn't take that skinny dude down. It was some supernatural shit going on in that house. Y'all couldn't take him. Y'all had to pull out a taser. And y'all never got me down. They was trying to get me on the ground. They couldn't. They all rushed in and like they was on top of me. And at first the motherfucker was choking me. Then you see video is switched all of a sudden because a whole bunch of shit happened in that little bit of time. We was going between my chair and my Chester drawer. And I was like, you a bitch, you gonna choke me? No, I'm glad y'all saw that. Yeah, I didn't know it. I did not know that, but that's on purpose. Sister Darlene is one of my messengers. she, she really is. She really is. She one of my messengers. I'm glad it popped up. Thank you, because I had no idea. I had no idea. But I'm glad it did. And I don't think they wanted me to find out neither. I don't think they wanted me to find, but I'm glad you told me, because it helped me prove a lot of shit. Why y'all putting this out 2 years later in my birthday month? And y'all seen how TikTok went down on my birthday on the 18th, on Victory Day, when it's supposed to go down on the 19th, and then it went right back up. And during what did Trump have a victory rally? He on the 19th, Trump was having a victory rally. Okay, motherfucker, y'all want to play? Did y'all see that? Did y'all see on the 19th when he was having his victory rally? Y'all see that red moon above the Capitol in Washington D.C. And that's a bad omen, telling them that the ruler of that land is on their way out. Oh yeah, them punk ass police. Yeah, they stopped and the police stopped and they didn't close the door on me and they let me say everything I had to say because they wanted to hear why it's fucked up down there in that police station for the ones who don't know, for the ones they're not telling that their lives are in danger. That lady that finally popped up, I mean, she should have been there from the beginning. Because the female cop is supposed to arrest and search a female, and they never read me or Ghost or our Miranda rights. Okay? Now, she wanted to hear, it was like 4 cops standing outside of that paddy wagon listening to me. She wanted to hear what the fuck, like what was going on down there at the police station because it's fucked up. Their computers be frozen, the elevators get stuck with them in it. Guns going off in the evidence room. They getting sick as fuck all the time. Don't nobody know why they sick. They cursed. I told them, this is the Great Dragon. This is the haunted house. Okay? Welcome to your death wish, bitch. This is a trap. You motherfuckers walk right into the trap. But they knew it. Some of them knew it. You see how they sent the sergeant in, who is now like the assistant chief. Like he went up in rank. Like he went up in rank right after that because the chief quit. The chief quit and they got a new chief and he went and got the other guy's spot. So that's why he came in. He was like, yeah, I'm a legacy officer, like, because he's been there for a long time. He's like, yeah, you motherfucker, you know who I am. You know, all y'all do. All y'all motherfucker know. And you're gonna sit here and act like you don't, and then you go tell on yourself and explain how you do know on video. Calling me a 47. A 47 is like somebody who is like a fight, like a take them on a pursuit, like a somebody who is like a aggressor that make them chase them. That's a 43. I make them. They'll have to chase me. I put them in an ambush. They ain't no ghost is about to come up in there. I didn't know he'd come in there neither, but he showed up, and I'm glad he did. Because a power came over him, and them fat ass cops couldn't put him down, and they had to pull out their tasers. He worked them motherfuckers. He worked them. I was proud of him, and I still am every time I watch it. No matter the shit that transpired after, even though y'all was influenced by some dark energies to do what y'all did, I still forgive y'all if y'all ever do watch this. I forgive y'all. Y'all just gotta overcome the situation like the Bible said. Y'all gotta overcome the beasts. Y'all gotta overcome the shit y'all got put in. Y'all gotta go cleanse and clear like I did to get the motherfuckers out of my energy. You gotta do the same shit to get them out of your energy, because they used y'all against me and y'all didn't even know it. Y'all didn't know it. Y'all didn't know what y'all was doing, but y'all did it. Man, they all fucked. All them cops. What's good, man? All them cops. I told y'all that shit when it was the rumble in the jungle that caused an effect to where black people started to fight for each other in Alabama and caused the Alabama riverboat brawl. When was that? Like 3 days later. 3 days later, the Alabama riverboat brawl happened, and then on the 8th, on 8/8/2023, at the county jail where I was at, one of their sheriffs at the jail I was at ended up getting killed. On 8/8, on the Lions Gate portal, one of their officers got killed. And they was in there walking on eggshells, because I told them, all y'all about to die. Well, y'all ain't hear nothing. Well, y'all heard some of it when I was in the jail yelling at all them. It was a crazy bitch screaming in the background because she was scared. She saw all the energy that came. She saw all the ancestors that came with me in there. So she was in there scared. The whole time I cussed them out. I told y'all they had me in the pink room, the drunk tank. They had me in there for till when? Till the 8th. I think it was either the 6th or the 8th. They had me up in there, and then on the 10th they put me in a hole because I got into a fight with 2 COs, and them bitches got jumped by some young bitches that the guy called in. Because I told them I was about to start a riot in that bitch, and I started doing energy work. I started doing work and started writing sigils and shit on the wall to open up portals. When they had put me in the hole, they put me in the hole, room 24. They put me in that hole, and every room they put me in is somewhere somebody had got killed by the police. So the 2 female CEOs I got into a fight with, well, really wasn't a fight. I just bought a Pepsi, and the bitch grabbed me. It took me everything I had in me not to punch her, but she grabbed me because I went and I bought me a Pepsi when we was on lockdown. And they would never let us come out. Like, they always had us eating in our rooms, you know. So I went out. I got me a Pepsi, and the bitch grabbed me up, and she pushed me in the thing, and I started cussing them out because one of them was a white German lady, and the other one was black. And I started to cuss them out, and I told the black lady, "You're a disgrace to your ancestors over here do a slave master's job. Like, what you think your ancestors is thinking about you right now?" I was like, "What you think your ancestors is thinking about you right now?" And they put me in a hole, and them 2 bitches, one of them, her arm got broke. And the other one's the black one's glasses got broke. And then right after they got beat up, they had to walk past me while I was in a hole, and I was laughing at them. I was like, "I told y'all finna get fucked up." I was like, "Ah." But that happened after I got put in the hole, and 2 days before I got put in the hole, one of the sheriff's deputies had got killed. They were shook. They was walking on eggshells in that bitch. They had black stripes on their badges to let you know that a cop died. You know, and I was just over there. The one little white dude who thought he was tough because he was all built and stocky, but he's short. He kept walking past my door and looking at me like he wanted to beat me up, but he couldn't. He kept showing me his badge because it was a black strap on it to symbolize one of their officers had died. And I was like, "Yeah, bitch, I told your dumb ass. Y'all don't want to believe a nigga." And today, another Ohio cop just got shot. Today, right before I came on, I said, "I told you motherfuckers." I was like, "See, it's still happening. It's still happening. Look at this. Y'all still getting fucked up. Look at this." And they were spooked because the ones that didn't know that I did the prayer for Jalen Walker, because I told you the 8 cops did come, and they stepped when I was playing the song, and they stepped in the circle. She was trying to listen because they had just witnessed the storms that happened on his birthday. Remember when I prayed, I called the lightning, the thunder, the fire, all that. And storms came, and it turned the sky green. Every time the storms came, because we prayed in the name of love, every time the storms came, the sky would turn green. And love, the color of love is green. So every storm that came, it would be green as fuck. So she was trying to listen because she didn't know. They all knew, but she didn't know. So she left that door open. She was trying to hear. She wanted to hear why it's fucked up down in that police station. She wanted to know the curse that was on her life. And they still can't hire cops. They need cops bad all over the country. Bad. Yes, hashtag 337 in the chat. Ursula's dumbass don't even know that she got a message from my ancestors, because she said, "Spirit told me it's about to be a raid because it's retribution. It's gonna be a raid from Dallas to some other state into Ohio. It's for retribution, and it's for fraud and scamming and CPN numbers and shit. I was like, yeah, it's about that time. That's why they released that police footage. It's time. It's been delayed long enough. So by summertime, we should be living right. By the time summertime come, we should have all our money. By the summertime, we finna blow like dick suckers, like Lil Wayne said. Summertime is finna be great. Summertime finna be a great time. A great time. We finna finally start receiving exactly what we need to receive. Our inheritances. Fuck they thought. They delayed this shit for 2 years. Well, really, I didn't know it was longer. We supposed to been had this shit in 2016. My ass, I didn't know. Really, I was supposed to have my shit when I turned 18. But this shit with me and Whoop Nash was supposed to be wrapped up by 2016. They delayed this shit too long. Too long. That part of them CPN numbers, scammers. Yeah, they gotta go. Yeah, the Diddy case coming in March. Yeah, it's March or May. I know it's an M month. I want to say March for real. But I know it's March or May. And I know Whoop Nash is their surprise witness, so she gonna be here by then. I still got my bag packed, so it's any day now for me. It's any day now. Yeah, it's any day now for me. I still got my bag packed. My bag is packed and hanging on a hook in my closet next to my bathroom inside of my bedroom. It's any day now for me. Any day now. I'm just waiting. I know it's a plan. Cause this shit brought so much shit out the woodwork, being patient and waiting. I had no idea that Ajamu Michael was the one who poisoned my wife's clone, bro. I had no idea. I love that nigga so much too. I had no idea, y'all. Everybody who was doing shit to me had cloaked themselves in my energy and was vamping, and they were stealing from me and my wife. They didn't have insurance. They got insurance policies on me and my wife. Motherfucker said that we didn't die somewhere multiple times. There's death certificates for insurance policies for me and my wife all over the fucking globe. There's multiple people living as me and Whoop Nash, not just Badu and Jay-Z and Ajamu and whoever else. There's multiple people that stole from us. I told y'all it's a conglomerate of witches. It's a lot of them. I have a lot of enemies, y'all. It's not just the ones that hate God because God is God. It's the ones that know who God is and wants everything God has. The power, the money, everything, the energy. It's them, and they walking around here living like they God, bro. Living luxurious. And me and my wife's energy and wealth. They're billionaires and shit. It's crazy. They got a whole bunch of money, bro. But they about to give it all back. Like everybody's saying, they about to give everything they stole to y'all back. This is a lot of money we talk about. It's a lot. Because it's my trust fund. Look at the chicken. Look, he stopped. I don't know if y'all can see him. They stole my trust fund, my inheritance, my property, and just using my energy to make themselves even more rich. You know what I mean? They was using my money to get rich on top of stealing money from me and then putting insurance policies on me and my wife and then killing us in different kinds of ways. Like they got clones of me and my wife. They got clones of us. They was killing the clones and collecting insurance money off of us in different parts of the world. And then they was using our DNA to create test tube babies to see if they can siphon our daughter's energy out of my wife's womb and put it into these babies or onto their own kids to get her powers, because she ain't never what me and my wife's daughter Amina is about to do is something nobody's ever done or nothing nobody's ever seen on Earth before. This is a whole new energy with a whole new different type of power that is coming to Earth. And they knew that because they read her, and they was trying like, oh, the golden child is coming. We're gonna steal the golden child's inheritance too. But my battery about to die, y'all. I'm about to get out of here. Yeah, but they thought they was finna steal, they was about to steal Amina's inheritance too. And she ain't even never been in existence yet. She just been in the womb waiting. This is a brand new soul. Like, Like Yeshua when he was brand new. This is a brand new soul that's never existed before with new powers and new things that they're supposed to bring into earth. And they were trying to steal all her shit too. Okay? So yeah. These motherfuckers crazy. They didn't think I was gonna figure all this shit out because all the magic they put on me to blind me from knowing the truth. And all of this shit is backfiring on them. Every day it's a backfire. Y'all see California is... The fire is in San Diego now. The fire is just getting bigger and bigger. The ice fire is all in the south. There's snow everywhere. New Orleans got a whole bunch of snow. It's snow everywhere. I told y'all. Fire and ice. This is that real true life Game of Thrones action. This is what this been about, fighting over God's throne. Okay? The house of the dragon, the house of the rising sun. Fuck they thought, family. I'm finna get out of here anyway. My phone about to die. My phone about to die, y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all for walking with me, talking with me, stepping and flexing with me, okay? Slide, and they gonna continue to slide. Okay, worldwide slide to all these motherfuckers die. The motherfuckers, it's just a big ass landslide over there in Indonesia. I think a whole bunch of people died and missing. This happened like yesterday or the day before. Yeah, they got snow all across the south. All across the south. From Texas to motherfucking Florida. Snow. Slide. Worldwide slide to all the ops die. Fuck they thought. Peace to the true ones and the true ones only. Oh, I imagine seeing you the dragon video too. The dragon video? Yeah. Love, family. You gonna send me the video? Okay. Yeah, I love y'all. Remember the great mother and the great mother and the great father loves you all the most. Yeah, they all getting it. I told y'all this is true life. Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon. Okay, fire and ice, the prophecy of the king that shall the prince that became king that was supposed to come, which is me. And y'all, you motherfucker can hate all you want, but I am who y'all don't want me to be. But y'all steady trying to steal everything from me. Like y'all been doing. Peace, family. We love y'all. Don't worry about none of this Trump shit. This is Babylon burning. He took away... I told y'all in the live video. Remember when I told y'all that he's trying to erase everything our ancestors did, and then he took away the Civil Rights Act, which is equality for everybody. He didn't make racism and discrimination legal again. Oh, it's finna go down. These white people finna get it. They done pissed off all the ancestors, y'all. We ready. We been ready and we been stepping and flexing. Hey, y'all, it's finna get bad for the ops. Y'all understand? Get excited. Because not only are you about to get your inheritance, but y'all, our ancestors finna get that get back in blood. Y'all think what's been going on sending the ancestors, when I sent the ancestors out to reverse the lynching curse and kill all these motherfuckers in Thriller time? This ain't got shit on Thriller time. Get ready. Get your popcorn ready. These motherfuckers finna die, bro. I can't even describe it. This is how glorious it's finna be. Don't worry about these motherfucking racist ass people. They done. That's why they doing everything they can do, because they ain't nothing else to do. They know it's over. That's why they doing everything they can do to take us back into Jim Crow. They trying to resurrect their ancestors. Listen, look, my phone about to die. They trying to resurrect their ancestors, and their ancestors getting their ass whooped in the spiritual realm. You can't bring them back. Y'all in trouble. Our ancestors got they foot all over these motherfuckers' necks. Y'all keep watching. Don't be sad when you see these little white kids dying. These white women and men dying. Don't be sad. Don't have no sympathy or empathy for these motherfuckers. Let them go. Let them go and be happy and dance. Do your dance and slide. Peace to the true ones, family. I love y'all. My phone about to die, but I'll see y'all real soon. For real. This shit over with. Be glad and rejoice in it. It's over.